But there is a law that states that every vehicle manufactured is going to have a kill switch in it.
Did y'all know that Congress just passed a bill stating that in 2027, all new vehicles must have AI-powered assisted driving? It will have cameras, it will record audio, and if AI detects anything wrong with your driving, it will automatically shut down your car. Yes, a kill switch. Now, if you don't believe me, check out these videos.
But there is a law that states that every vehicle manufactured is going to have a kill switch in it. The car itself will monitor your driving. And if the car thinks that you're not doing a good job driving, it will disable itself. So the car dashboard becomes your judge, your jury, and your executioner.
And I wanted to comment on it because I have a personal experience with it. It isn't something that's happening in the future, it's something that's happening now. I rented a car in Europe, and as the woman handed me the car keys, she said, "This is a brand new car." And she was like super excited about it. She was like, "It's 2026. It's a brand new car." And I was like, "Awesome. No one's had a chance to like fart or smoke in it. This will be great." And I had driven it for a day or two, and I was getting on a highway. It was a 6-lane highway. And all of a sudden, the gas stopped working. And I'm pressing on the gas. I can't get the car to go. So the car is dinging. It's making all this noise, and I can't figure out what's going on. And I look at the dashboard, and in English, it says, "Sit up straight. We can't find your eyes."
I told y'all.
Why do you need to see my eyes? That was my first thought. And I'm short, so I sit low in the seat, and I guess, I don't know, maybe I'd been driving a while and I'd kind of slouch down more instead of sitting upright. And when I sat upright, the gas would work once again. And so I pressed the gas, but I was slowing down enough that it was going to cause a traffic hazard. And the thing is, it knew I wasn't asleep because I was pressing on the gas. So it knew I was awake. It just wanted to see my eyes. So once I sat upright and leaned forward, I guess it did facial recognition. And then it says, "May I send you these results to a third party?" To which I said, "No, you may not." No. Who is the third party?
The police department.
First of all, who's
What do you
watching
think?
me drive the car to begin with? Secondly, who is the third party you're sending it to? And lastly, it is so dangerous. There are so many scenarios where losing control of the gas can put a car in a very dangerous situation. Like, what if I was pulling out in front of a semi-truck? What if I was going over a railroad track? And the absolute worst part is the argument for this is to combat sleepy drivers. And the truth is, if you fall asleep while you're driving, you're not going to be pushing down all the way on the gas. You're going to let up. You're going to relax.
That's not always
No one
true.
keeps their foot pointed while they're asleep. And if they say, "Well, what about cruise control?" then just take off cruise control. Disable cruise control in cars. That's the solution. Not, "I need to see your eyeballs for the car to work." There's so many dangerous implications for this. But even if you're using it just for the good implication, sleepy drivers, we need to see eyeballs at all times, it's still wrong. It's still a stupid idea.
Prepare to sacrifice liberty under the guise of fake safety, because did you see this? Constant surveillance of you in your vehicle and AI determining whether or not to shut off your car. This was signed into law and 57 Republicans voted for it. If only there was a real Republican that could have tried to stop it. Oh, look who it is, the grandstander. None other than Thomas Massey, yet again. We can't get our Bluetooth to attach to the earbuds without an issue, but some AI is going to determine whether or not you deserve to drive your car.
Whatever you do not buy a new car. Do not buy a new car. You need to listen to this now. So starting in 2027, every single vehicle is going to be equipped with this AI technology that's going to be able to read your face, your eyes, and listen to every conversation you have. They just passed a law, and it's going to start in 2027. Doesn't matter, what vehicle you're looking at. This is going to have this technology in it. So basically what it's going to do is it's going to read your face and scan your face. And if you happen to look like you are looking away from the road, or if it may think that you're impaired, it's going to shut the car off immediately. Or it will not allow your car to start, for one. But if you are driving and let's say you look away from the windshield for 5 seconds, you're looking at, scenery or whatever the case may be, it's going to immediately deactivate your vehicle and it's not going to restart it for X amount of hours. It's also going to have technology that listens to your conversation. Now, if you're having a conversation that may be a little controversial to what the law may think, it's going to automatically alert the police that this conversation is, let's say, of high alert. What it's then going to do is send that little conversation, that script, immediately to the local police department, whatever police department is closest to the vehicle, and the police are then going to go through that footage, and they could be knocking on your door. So I think that this is absolutely ridiculous, very scary, extremely controlling. I mean, if you think that what they're doing now is controlling, this is hitting another level. Therefore, if you're looking to buy a new vehicle in the next 6 to 10 months, I highly recommend you look at vehicles 26 and below, because I mean, you're riding a really thin line if you purchase a vehicle in 2027. It's going to make the market, I believe, the car market tank. This is extremely scary, extremely intrusive, and like I said, the bill has already been passed by Trump. So just another thing that we have to look out for. Our country is becoming controlling. They are controlling every part of our entire existence, and they're doing it so quickly. I mean, they're just hitting all areas of our life, and they're taking away every ounce of freedom that we have. Chime in. Let me know your thoughts on this.
Don't buy a car in 2027. Keep your old beater. It has less technology in it than this. They're going to have AI in your car. That's right, Congress passed a bill that's going to allow AI to monitor your eyes, your pupils, your movements, and your breath, so that you don't drive drunk, apparently. That's their theoretical story behind having all this AI technology. It sounds great, but there's a whole bunch of privacy groups that are worried about insurance companies, police, or data brokers ending up with data that they don't necessarily need. And drivers can't even opt out. So if you test positive or test negative for alcohol, you can't opt out of any further monitoring of yourself while you're healthy. So let's say you don't drink at all. It's going to monitor you all the time, regardless of whether you drink or not. It's going to monitor you all the time. Is that something you want in your car? We're monitored all the time by our phones, by cameras, by satellites, by everything, everywhere, all the time. Do we really want to be monitored by our own car? And that leads to a whole bunch of other issues, like, what if they think that you're not good enough to, not a cognizant enough driver to drive anymore. Then they take away your license. Or I don't know, maybe you're joking around. I don't know. And they're like, oh, no, he's a joker. We're going to take away his license. Like, there's a whole list of things that could go wrong with this scenario. What do you think? But it could save lives, but at the same time, it opens up so much more to having people's rights taken away and information being put out there. All right. Put your comment in the comment section. Lockdown Universe out.
Now, this can be dangerous when driving on the road, especially when trying to merge into traffic. Also, this is adding up to the digital ID, the flock camera systems that the police are using through a third party to capture your license plate and to monitor your travels. All this is leading to the beast system. It has to be. Cryptocurrency, everything will be surveillance. Everything. Let me know in the comment sections if you plan on getting a brand new car, a 2027, with this AI-powered assisted driving that will monitor and shut down your car when it deems necessary. Let me know in the comment section. Also, share this with your family and friends. Don't let them be blindsided by this future, so-called future tech that's for their safety. Bullshit. Wheezy reaction. Peace.